into it. So you can go ahead and mute. But yeah, we are right now. We're live. Hopefully, I got a good audio. Check, 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 check. Okay, I might turn it a little up, but hopefully everybody's good tonight. Right now, we are live on YouTube for the brief rundown that came out earlier today, right around 12 o'clock today. So, a few things we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about, of course, the writing camp that's coming out this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with Priority B.E.A.T.S. Shout out to DP and AP. Great production duo. But right now, with the brief rundown that's powered by Hookle, it's a scheduling app. Hopefully, y'all can get good signal, just making sure everybody can hear me. But I've been using Hookle for over a year now. So altogether, I got 9 apps that's connected. So I got Instagram, Facebook personal, Facebook page, Twitter, TikTok, Pinterest, LinkedIn. You could do personal and a page. And there's 2 more. I know Threads is one, and there's another one. Now, in the future, I'm hoping that they have YouTube because I am a big fan of the YouTube Shorts, and I think it will be very beneficial for those who is trying to get outside of, you know, your comfort zone, creating bulk content. Like right now, I am at the studios of Rebel Ears. We're going to talk a few about, of course, the brief rundown, the email that came out today. We're going to talk about the difference from using a digital desk right now. I have multiple cameras, multiple screens in front of me, but I also have what you see is an analog desk. I'm going to explain the reason why I have both. We're going to talk about the writing camp. And then also, if you see in the corner, we got a Kaotica eyeball. We're going to talk about how they tie in with the writing camp at the Hit House, well, Priority B.E.A.T.S Hit House that's going to be at Loud House Studios Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So right now we're going to go in depth when it comes to the purpose of Hookle because, like I said, I've been using it for over a year, and a few people I told about the program. So for anybody who wants to be an ambassador of Hookle for free, I'll give you a year for free. The only thing you got to do is join the Discord. It's going to be a link in the description. It's the Rebel Ears community. All you got to do is say Hookle. Send a message Hookle in the Discord. Don't text me Hookle. Don't put it in the comments. You got to be a member in Discord. And this is going to be something, I'm thinking either Thursday or Friday, I'm going to send out the link to make the members Hookle ambassador for an annual subscription for free. I'm already getting Priority B.E.A.T.S involved. I already got the creative director of PMG involved. So we got a lot that's going on. So Hookle saved me so many hours because earlier, me and the creative director, we went out for some coffee just to kind of get lost in the scheme of always consistent, always moving around, and we decided to take our meeting to a different field. So when we went out to get some coffee, he had his Mac, I had my Mac, and I was using right here, this is my Stream Deck. It's connected right now, so there's only, okay, don't want to mess anything up. There's only so much that I have connected with it. I have DaVinci Resolve. I have CapCut. Shout out to Ahmed. He got me in CapCut a little more now because it's convenient for the fact that I have a button for copy and paste instead of having to push Command C for copy and Command V for paste. It's more convenient for the fact I could just push a button because I am very efficient when it comes to workflow. So I try to manage that, and the best way to do that is to get Hookle. I know I have a link for Hookle in the description for Apple and Google Play. So if you have an iPhone or Android, it doesn't matter. There's a link in there for you to at least try it out. I know the free version, you can have, I think, up to 2 to 3 accounts connected, and you can only have up to 10 scheduled posts. So if you're thinking about doing 1 post a day, you can literally do 7 posts for a week. So that gives you 3 more days to use. So that's what I would use and would recommend. So sorry about that. So the next live, we're going to make sure to mute the phone and mute the watch. But There's also in the description 10 tips to spend less time on social media. This is a blog that came out not too long ago on Hookle, just to show you how much that I use it. I am valued customer of Hookle to the point that I have used my brand ambassador last year, so that's why I'm letting everybody know now how to use it, and I'm not gonna lie, this year I pay for it. It's so good that instead of doing the brand ambassador again, I put value into it because they're giving me, okay, good example. With Ahmed, the creative director, we was at the coffee shop today, and I told him I was gonna have at least one post for each day all the way until 2026. So I got all the way to January 12th of next year, which is one post a day on Hookle from my Facebook page, X, which is Twitter, LinkedIn, and Threads. So each day, if you follow with Rebel Ears on one of those platforms, you're going to see a message. Now, the way that I have it scheduled, because if I'm thinking of putting out 3 to 4 posts a day, I want to block out a schedule. So between 12 p.m. to 3 p.m., that's when I have my single post on all those 4 platforms that is powered through Hookle. Just an example, I know possibly the next live I might create a checklist or a cheat sheet that maybe a prompt. I don't know. I'm gonna see exactly what I want to do, but I know that's something I want to do for the members who are actually listening. So let's see. Give me 1 second. Hopefully everybody's having an amazing night on. Tonight it is Monday, so the start of the week. Hopefully everybody is being productive. Let me see. So let's go ahead and go to, let me see, the Rebel Ears and Priority B.E.A.T.S partnership. So for those who don't know, if you're not following AP or DP or Priority B.E.A.T.S on Instagram, what I am going to do right now, I am going to open my page. Give me 1 second to clean it out. So I'm gonna create a hotkey for this. So, okay, that is the wrong screen. Y'all give me 1 second. There we go. So this is the Instagram for me. So right now we're about to look up Priority AP. So this is the writing camp. Gonna watch it real quick. Is there audio? I don't think y'all can hear it. But let me see. Oh, that's why the audio.
Tunes, Ashley, and let's not forget Priority B.E.A.T.S. So, if you have not registered, now is the time for you to do so. This is a very limited camp. We only have 2 slots left, so first come, first serve. Whoever gets it, got it. See y'all there. What's up, guys?
Okay, so as y'all can see, we're gonna have some big names at the writing camp. We got Kia Shine, diamond songwriter behind Drake's Best I Ever Had. We have DJ Looney Tunes, who's a multi-platinum producer behind Future's Turn on the Lights. And we also have Ashley, producer behind Nicki Minaj's Falling for You. This is your chance to network, create, and level up alongside some of the industry's best. Dang, there's only 2 seats left, and this was 3 days ago. So what I am going to do to let everybody know, if you're on Instagram, go to Priority AP, and you can either I would go to the Hit House. Let me see, there should be, is this the link? Want to make sure, give me 1 second. No, this is not the link. Let me see, give me 1 second. Priority AP. Oh man, I'm doing too much. Okay. If you go to Priority B.E.A.T.S, y'all work with me. We're gonna figure this out. Okay?
What's up, guys?
We're gonna make
it's
this.
your girl.
We're gonna make this simple. The next go around, I promise, because I know the submission was so easy. I'm making it more difficult than I need to be. So let me just go ahead and there we go.
If you are an artist, songwriter,
producer.
So
You should
you can
probably
go to
tap into the Priority
prioritymusic.group,
House.
writing
You've been connected with the music
so hold
supervisor
on, let me
for
just go ahead and put it in first. So we got prioritymusic.group/writing. What is that? Backslash camp? No, dash camp. I'm sorry about that. So we're gonna go there, and when we open it up, we have. Okay, might be a little slow for the live, but it's okay. We're gonna keep it going. Okay, reload. Wait. Oh, that's why. WW. Okay, one more W. Bam. There we go. PMG discography is crazy. The writing camp is about to pop up. It's the suspense is killing me right now. So here we go. Priority Hit House, All the Queen's Men priority package, and then we also have the day patch. So of course we have the 2 days for 500, and then we have the 1 day for 285. Now you can do the writing camp submission right here: name, phone, email, social media handle, any attachments, and letting y'all know I will be in the building, and this is going to be a big opportunity for those who's trying to expand or network or link in. So this is the purpose of why you want to be in a community, because even with Priority Music Group, you want to be involved in something that you believe in. So a good example, if you see this hat, this is a community called Lions Behavior. Shout out to Nikki Saunders. So the camera that I'm using right now is a DJI Osmo Pocket 3 that right now it's on the market for $900. When I won it, it was $500. The way that I won it, because I'm in another community called Deeper Than the Brand. That's how I first got linked up to Nicki Minaj. She had a good call to action. $27, you can join this community. I paid $27. There was a virtual block party on Q4 of 2024 in October, because there was a contest. She had multiple giveaways. She was giving away mice. She was giving away podcast stands, a lot. And the last giveaway was an Osmo Pocket 3. The way that I won it was, of course, I was consistent for 30 days posting, because I was using Hookle. So I'm letting y'all know exactly the benefit of using Hookle. So there was a contest saying who posted the most in September. So it was me and another person. I know with me, I posted 30 posts that month, and then we was tied. It was either 28 or 30 posts in September 2024. So there was another way of winning. Was the second part was, okay, who went live the most that last month? And I know for me, I went live 3 times. And because I went live 3 times and I posted for 30 days straight, I won a $900 camera being in the community. So that's the benefit of, joining the Discord, being a Hookle ambassador, because I'm giving you free game on the benefit of using something for free and then making it monetary gain, because right now y'all watching me live on a camera that I won using the product that I'm explaining to you. So let's go ahead and go down the list. Matter of fact, link in the description for the 10 tips to spend less time on social. Now, I actually do have this blog open, and this blog came out 2 years ago, December 30, 2023. But what I want to do, because when it comes to Hookle, they came out with this blog, 10 tips for entrepreneurs on how to spend less time managing social content. So I think I've read this before. I got to see about it. So we're not going to go word for word, but I just want to show you. This is the link into the description of this live. Use AI tools for efficiency. Hookle uses AI in there. Automate your posting schedule. The next video, because Hookle is an app, it's not a website, so I'm gonna show y'all probably a video in the near future on how to use it. So optimize hashtags. If you're into hashtags, you can use it. Automate routine tasks. I have a routine when it comes to scheduling posts, so it works out. Plan your content calendar in advance. So I have up to 80 posts already scheduled, so it works out. Use analytics to streamline efforts, so you can see the analytics of all the different platforms to get a better understanding on your social score, because you can get that in there. curate user-generated content. You can. I use my own, so it depends on what you want to use when it comes to that. That's something I haven't dived into. Focus on quality over quantity. Yeah, one thing I can say about Hookle, you can upload reels, you can upload carousels, you can upload even stories. You can do stories on there. I know there's a difference from Meta Business Suite when it comes to uploading stories on there into Hookle, but that's still a benefit for those who want to schedule stories. You can schedule Instagram and Facebook stories on Hookle. Collaborate with team members. So I do collaborate with YL of Rebel Ears, and then I know with Priority B.E.A.T.S, they're going to be using Hookle soon, so we'll see how that go. Allocate time for planning, avoid over management. So I agree on this. It's time to strategize and execute. So this app really helps you. So like I said, link in the description. You should go ahead and get that. Now let's go ahead and get a little more in depth into the Hit House Writing Camp. We're bringing engineers, producers, songwriters. You already saw me go through the list of the people who are coming, and I'm actually excited. I know I'm gonna be the videographer for the event, so I don't mind doing my part on that. I know we're gonna have the creative director managing everything that's gonna be done there, so I am excited on that. Like I said, I sent y'all the way for anybody who wants to be part of the camp, the way to get involved. You're not just coming to create, you're coming to connect, sharpen, and get seen. There's going to be a lot of people in the building. I advise you to be there, network, and see what happens. So, the gear of the week. So, this Kaotica that I got right here, DP or Priority B.E.A.T.S let me borrow this for a while. Now, this is a Kaotica eyeball. You would use this on a microphone like the one that I have right here. So, of course, you won't use a shock mount when it's on. It makes it so when you're talking, it's basically, like, if you can see how hollow the Kaotica is, it's basically a pop filter and basically a box guard. And it helps to capture the actual essence of the vocals, making it sound so clear and clean. There's no background noise, no air conditioning, no hiss. So that's something that I would recommend. Check, check. So, yeah, DP let me borrow that. The owner of Kaotica let him use it. And, well, no, he gave him 2 Kaoticas just off the strength of his caliber, because if you know about Priority B.E.A.T.S from working with Young Boy to Polo G to Lil Baby to being on the #1 R&B and hip hop album of the 21st century on Lil Baby's My Turn album. So shout out to DP and AP on that. It's going to be a dope event at the Hit House Writing Camp. So if you are not there, you need to be. Now, this part is a section in the email that came out today. Create with strategy. I was talking on the aspect of using a desk analog and a desk for digital. The difference with me, I got this from a book called Still Like an Artist from Austin Kleon. This book was based on how you can use creativity from the past or the people that surround you. With me, I gravitated towards that book because if you see, I have list of books right here. I'm letting someone borrow Still Like an Artist. So I got to find out who I let borrow that book. But the fact that I'm an avid reader, and in that book, I understand the balance of having a digital space and an analog space. So right now, I am sitting at my desk. I have my notes for the week. I have my to-do list. I have my priorities, I have my goals, and I have my notes just on this pad right here. This pad does not leave the control room at all. This stays on this desk. Now, this note organizer, this is basically the go-to that I use, that me and the creative director use for Priority B.E.A.T.S for the writing camp. So that is personal. Now, I got to get a close-up with this one. So this is a Lions Behavior notepad because, as you can see on the hat, it's Lions Behavior. So shout out to Nikki. This is the personal Rebel Ears day-to-day ideas, plans, execution, because of course I have these notepads right here, but this helps me to break down everything I'm doing. And this notepad is basically my daily calendar, so everything that's implemented throughout the day goes in here. Personal, business, it's all located right here. I have one in, one out tray, and then I have some pens right here. I like different color pens for different tasks and different reasons, so it's beneficial on that end, so y'all know exactly the purpose of having a split control. Because the digital table, I have my speakers, I have my hard drive, I have my interface, I have my lights, I have my camera, I have my switcher, stream deck, camera, timer, phone, everything over here. The only thing that's electronic is this mic and this, well, the cable's not electronic, but it passes through. Just so y'all can see the background aspect of me using something digital and me using something analog. So for the community announcement and upcoming drops, YL of Rebel Ears is coming out with a video on Wednesday about the Kaotica eyeball. I know he's going to do a demo with it, so I'm actually excited for that. I know he told me about this yesterday. I told him I was going to go live today with the email that came out today, so thank you for all the subscribers of the newsletter. If you want to join the Rebel Ears brief rundown, the link is in the description. Now, let's talk about what's going to come out at the writing camp, because 2 of my connects are going to have ebooks there. There's going to be a QR code at the writing camp. One ebook is about an independent artist with over 300 sync license. Jay Nolan, shout out to Jay Nolan, good friend of mine. He's going to be in the building, but his book is also going to be there. It's going to be a QR code for those who want to get the pen game portfolio. That's for those who's trying to expand being an independent art.
All the Queen's Men since 2021. And since then,
sorry about that. I know in the industry it's really hard to trust what you don't really understand unless you buy a book. Like, this is going to be something for those who might not know. I had to get this book twice. All you need to know about the music business, okay? So, okay, it's a little glare. Let me see if I can. All you need to know about the music business by Donald S. Passman. So this is, let me see. Now this one is the updated one with the streaming services and everything that it incorporates. So unless you got a book like that and you don't understand the jargon or the terminology, that's a book you should get. But yeah, Jay Nolan, he will be in the building for the writing camp, and his ebook going to be displayed at Loud House Studio. So you got to make sure you be there. And also we're going to have Mook Beatz. He's going to be in the building. He's going to have his ebook silent to sold out. So this book is going to give you the map to acquire brand deals, because just last year alone, he acquired $50,000 from one brand. I'm getting into the realm of brand deals. Shout out to Justin Moore. Not too long ago, I finished Sponsor Magnet, and now I'm trying to get more involved with getting Priority B.E.A.T.S, some brand deals. Maybe Kaotica, maybe Fruity Loops, maybe Antares. You know, there's so many companies, so many implementations. So we're gonna work it all out. And yeah, they're gonna be in the building. It's gonna be a dope event. Value-packed resources for independent artists, and of course, link in the description to join the Discord community. If you want to go ahead and be a Hookle brand ambassador for free, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. I don't just want to talk about it, I actually want to give the people value who's watching this. So yeah, you have to do that. So before I get off, let me see. Of course, subscribe to the channel, the YouTube channel. We're going to go live every Monday. This is just the first one, so we're testing it out so far. Like I said, the writing camp is this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday by Priority B.E.A.T.S, the hit house at Loud House Studios. send an email out about all the information. Thank you again to all the subscribers. This was a dope live session. This was needed because for the fact that Rebel Ears and Priority B.E.A.T.S are working together, especially, I might get this gem, but we are working on a school community, SKOOL. So I'm actually excited about that. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and cut this live. I'm glad that we got a chance to talk about my process when it comes to digital and analog. We had to talk about the Kaotica eyeball. We even had a discussion on 2 books, Still Like an Artist, and then all you need to know about the music business. I just want to tell everybody who's watching the live, thank you from everybody at Rebel Ears. Want to tell y'all thank you for, watching the live. Y'all keep tuning in.